Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Nangamso and in this video I am sharing one of my experiences with a non-celibate when I was a celibate. As we all know that back in the days, a Christian, or rather in a Christian's life, having sex before marriage was a taboo, but nowadays it is a conviction. You only stop having sex when you're convicted, or if you grew up being told like that and you held on to that teaching. Otherwise, it's a norm to have sex before marriage. So, in this video, I'm sharing an advice to a person who has been convicted to stop having sex and still wants to date. I hope you'll enjoy and I hope that you do like this video, and if you do, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe so that you'll get more of such videos. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy. Do not assume that everybody is in your journey just because they agree with your journey. Me saying, oh, that is actually a good thing. I think every Christian should be like that. Doesn't mean that I'm also on the journey. I'm probably admiring you. I'm probably inspired by you. But it doesn't mean that I have already embarked on the journey like you did. And just because I support you on your journey doesn't mean that I am with you on your journey. It doesn't mean that I am already on your journey. It might mean that I'm willing to join you. But obviously, I won't be as perfect as you are because you were prepared. You are here because you have been convicted, and you are here because you want to be here. I'm here because I want to please you. I'm here because I want to be with you, and understanding that unless I do what means a lot to you, I can't be with you. Do you understand? So don't assume that because I agree, that means I'm also in the journey. You're setting yourself for a huge disappointment. You're setting yourself for a huge disappointment, my sister, my brother. Make sure that, or rather, before you assume that I'm also a celibate like you, make sure, rather ask and look the person in the eye as they respond. And whatever they tell you, take it. It's the truth. If it is no, it is a no. If it's a yes, it's a yes. It's never a maybe. It's never a I'll try. No. The answer is yes or no. Number 2, don't drag people into your journey prematurely. What do I mean by that? Forcing people, or rather, forcing people to join you on your journey when they are not ready to join you. It is like a person asking you to join them to a fast on the day that they want you to join them. Imagine a person wakes up today and tells you that I would like you to join me on fasting. We're fasting for 7 days. I'm just making an example. And your question would be like, today? They'll be like, yes. And imagine how difficult it will be because 1, you did not prepare. 2, you were looking forward to that breakfast of yours. English breakfast that you were thinking and meditating on. And then, boom, a person says you're not going to eat it. How difficult will it be not to eat? It will be difficult because why? It's not your conviction, it's their conviction. They've been convicted to fast. The Holy Spirit spoke to them and even gave them the prayer item for that fast. Now, you're joining into somebody else's fasting. It's going to be difficult. You might not even reach 12 o'clock because unprepared fasting is difficult, guys. Even when you are prepared, you can know today that you're fasting tomorrow. It'll still be difficult. How much more when you just woke up today and be told that fasting. It's the same thing that you're doing to this poor guy or girl when you tell them that I'm not having sex. And if you're saying it's fine, as long as you are not going to have sex, we can work together. You are literally saying we're fasting this thing. Remember, they're not prepared. They are not prepared for it. They're not prepared. It's going to be difficult for them. It's going to be very difficult. So my plain advice would be, do not be unequally yoked with a non-celibate. It's going to be draining for you. It's going to be draining. You will spend most of the relationship explaining your soul, explaining your conviction to that person. There's nothing tiring as explaining your soul to somebody else. It is tiring, it's draining both emotionally and mentally. So yeah, my advice would be rather settle, or rather date a person who's also on the same journey. You're not going to be arguing about this over and over again. You'll not have to stop him every time, remind him every time that no, we can't meet in private space. When you hug, no, we can't hug this. You will not be. You won't grow. You will not even enjoy that relationship because you will be too careful not to jump the line. The other person is willing to jump the line. You are the only one not willing to jump the line. That relationship is not balanced. So my advice to a celibate who is willing to date, my sister, my brother, go for somebody who's already on the journey. Don't drag people into your journey. It is not a good idea. I've tried it, I've failed. Number 3, ask for what you want and do not settle. Do not settle for what you think you may get. Don't settle for what you think you can get. Did I say it right? Ask for what you want and don't settle for what you think you can get. You saying that I don't want this, and you find a person who actually does what you don't want, you settling for that person, you are literally saying this is the least I can get. That is not true, my sister. There is, in this world, there is exactly what you want. You just need patience. You just need to wait a little longer. You just need to be patient and trust God with it. So yeah, that is my 3 advice to a person who is embarking or who has been on the journey of celibacy and still want to date. Be careful of being involved in an unequally yoked relationship. It's never cool, it's never nice. You're never fully happy. You always have, I love him but who girl, long time, or rather rest of your life is longer, and you don't even know when you guys getting married. It's even worse. But if you're already engaged, then guys, you just have to wait. And the last advice is don't date if you're not ready to get married. And number 2, do not date with someone who is not ready to get married if you are ready to get married. Because I'll tell you what's going to happen in that relationship. You will rush the person, they will drag you back. It will be an unbalanced relationship. You will not be happy therefore. So look for somebody who is mentally where you are, emotionally where you are, spiritually where you are, on the same journey as you are. Just try and get that person. Never be in a relationship if you are not ready to be in a committed relationship. Not just committed, but settle down. There's no point in dating. Number 2, don't date a person who is not ready if you are ready. So I think those are conversations you need to have on a first date. Really. Like, Do you see yourself married? After how long? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And if you see yourself in 5 years married, and that person sees themselves in 5 years' time not married, still busy with their career, you're not, you're not, you're not, you're not, you're just not going to be happy with each other. You will be happy for the first year, second year, but on the third year, you'll be like, this person is not talking anything about marriage, and you are so ready. So, yeah, on the first date, guys, the first date is to speak about all the things that matter to you so that you will not waste each other's time. I feel sorry for people who date for 10 years and then they break up. I'm kidding. I don't feel sorry. I'm not feeling sorry at all. Actually, a relationship is all about love and happiness, guys. What matters is happiness and love. If love and happiness was there, that's all that matters. That is all that matters. Honestly, happiness and love. People may date for three months and get married, and you find that they spend the rest of their lives just married but not happy. So you don't want to find yourself there. You really want to find yourself with your best friend for the rest of your life. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry for being long.